There's mounting pressure on the federal government to save the West Coast Wilderness Railway. The state government's reaffirmed its funding commitment to keep the railway running over the next 2 years, but that's been labelled irrelevant without Commonwealth support.
The advisory group trying to save the West Coast Wilderness Railway is getting worried.
If the federal government doesn't do anything very soon, then the reality is we have to start talking about the railway closing.
We need an indication from the federal government, will they or won't they commit to funding? Because we need that urgently, that commitment.
It's been 2 weeks since operator the Federal Group revealed it will break its lease on the historic railway because of low passenger numbers and escalating costs. A funding decision was expected today during a phone conference between stakeholders and state and federal governments. Railway advocates say the state reaffirmed its commitment, but there's still no word on Commonwealth money.
The federal government have a very simple decision to make. They funded the track 15 years ago. They invested in the asset. If they want the asset to retain, the reality is they're going to have to put the money in.
The federal government wants to see a strong business case first.
People can argue for money all they like. The question is, it has to have a proper sustainable future.
That's something the state government says it's working towards.
And we understand time is of the essence, but I can assure people we are working as hard as we can to make sure that we can build a sustainable model for the West Coast Wilderness Railway.
With the railway due to stop operating at the end of April, there are fears time is running out. Tamara Glumac, ABC News.